Hi luxurious queens! Welcome back to Life with Lokie, and today I would love to share with you a very special secret. I scored my Dream Hermes bag in Paris from the flagship store. Stay tuned! And of course, in continuation from my last video, I brought you along to my Hermes leather appointment. And my leather SA came back empty-handed. I was a little confused at first, but she had a glimmer in her eyes and said, "Follow me." At that moment, I was excited because I knew she had picked something special for me, and I was doing a little Snoopy dance in my head and wondering what bag it could be. Well, my SA brought us upstairs, and it was more like a dimly lit sitting room by the windowsill, and I suppose this area is not really meant for walk-in customers because there is nobody there and there is nothing on display suggestive of Hermes. Well, by the windowsill sits an orange box, and I would like you guys to guess what bag it could be because the orange box is right here with me. And maybe you might like to stop the video and put your guesses below, but this is the orange box, and do leave your guesses. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do join my corner because I have lots more tips and suggestions on how to score your first Hermes bag in Paris. And you know, I love sharing about all things luxury and Hermes, especially Hermes, so remember to subscribe and hit that bell. Alright, so my leather SA then says, well, unfortunately, I don't have a cray or nata, but I think you would like this one. And she breaks into a smile. I was really excited when I saw the orange box sitting there by the windowsill, and I blurted out, "Oh my god, is this my bag?" Even before seeing it. And then I composed myself and we took our seats by the window, and she started opening it up for me. Well, I'm just going to unbox it, you know, because we've waited too long. So it came with the ribbons, but I do not know how to retie that. And do you want to guess? Guesses, guys? Okay, anyway, so it came with like some cards and there's a pillow in here. Maybe we'll get rid of the box first. Just hang on. Alright, so then she says, so this is the bag, and presenting to you, so you see two handles, it's a Birkin, and presenting to you my first Hermes bag from the Hermes flagship store. And this is a Birkin 25 in the color Beton and in gorgeous gold hardware. I really couldn't believe my eyes because I am in awe of what a cutie bag, and I was definitely taken by surprise. I have been eyeing the greys and creams, and I must say this bag is so gorgeous. My SA commented that she could see the joy in my face, and personally the feeling is so different when you actually score them in the Hermes boutique. And I must say, I really lucked out on this trip and I couldn't stop smiling. She is so gorgeous. If you follow my Hermes Paris journey, although I am madly in love with all things Hermes, I am still very careful with what I add to my collection. And by following me on my Storytime recount, you would have seen the amazing experience I've had from day one and some lucky scores as well. Indeed, I have made many beautiful connections with some SAs, mostly from the Faubourg HONORE boutique. And personally, I feel that with all these beautiful memories, they do add up, and I believe Hermes Fairies do exist. Well, at least in the FSH boutique for me. And thank you, my lovely SA from the FSH boutique, and you know who you are. And by the way, we really tried that ice cream that you recommended. Now, this beautiful Birkin comes in the Togo leather in Breton style, and I love the casual silhouette. Now, this is my first Birkin in size 25, and I am absolutely thrilled to have been so lucky on this trip. I really cannot ask for more, and the feeling of buying a Birkin pre-loved is always planned and well calculated after looking at so many websites. However, I must say my heart skipped a beat when I first caught a glance at the handles when it was first unboxed, and then it skipped another beat when I saw the hardware, and I think this combination is so gorgeous. I bet I must be grinning a lot when she did the unboxing for me, just like how Dante looks at me when he scans me off a second dinner. I was super elated, and my essay allowed my husband to snap some photos of me and my first Hermes Birkin from the boutique. Well, so of course, the Birkin came without these twillies, and my super amazing SAs actually prepared a few beautiful twillies that she recommended would go really well with this bag. I recall a red-pink twilly, but I really cannot remember what that design is now. And she also presented to me this gorgeous one, which I took less than a second to agree to. And of course, the good things come in pairs, so I got them both. And she asked if I would like anything else, and by then I was over the moon. I told her about the Paris moccasins, which I have been trying, but being unsuccessful, and I was also looking for another belt which was out of stock. By now it was well past 6:30 and the store had already closed, but the SA was still so patient and kept prompting me if I was keen on anything else. I think I wasn't really prepared for this question. I really did not have anything in mind, as the SLG section is always so busy and I never dared to venture near that department when the store was open. Although on hindsight, I now have a very long wish list for her only after I thought about it thoroughly when I returned to Singapore. And then suddenly, before we left that dimly lit third floor, I remembered about the cute Rodeo and Pegasus, which I have always admired from far for a very long time, but we never got a chance to see one in store or ask an essay for it, so I casually asked her about it. I wasn't hoping for much, but she said, well, let me see. So we followed her downstairs, where she packed my Birkin and twillies and went off to find a Pegasus or Rodeo for me. And surprise, surprise, she got me this. Let me do the unboxing, but you may want to just guess as well, because I think I really lucked out a second time this round. Give a guess. Give a guess. I think you can see. Ta-da! This is so cute. So this is the So Black Rodeo in touch. That's quite interesting, right? So in touch, and this is in the PM size, and the touch is this little part in alligator, and of course So Black means everything is in noir, which is black. Well, she is a perfect combination for both my new Birkin or even my, ta-da, my Kelly in croc. Well, isn't she gorgeous? And of course, she also came with sighties, if you're wondering. So this is the Rodeo in the PM size, Rodeo Touch. Okay. Well, I think that sums up a very beautiful evening spent at the Hermes flagship store. We waited around for payment, and I could see the last few customers in store was also making payment for their bags. Honestly, I think Hermes does the bag offers very discreetly, because I really did not know what the other customers were offered. I had time to snap a few pictures in store of the Hermes horse centerpiece, and you would wonder why the store is so empty, and I even did a selfie with it. Overall, my essay and I bonded really well, and we shared with her our dinner plans, which she got really excited about. That evening sped by really fast, and indeed time flies when you're having a good time. She helped tie up the twillies for me and fix up the ribbons for my Birkin. By the time we made our purchase, we were effectively the last customer in store and were guided out by the side door. So that sums up my recount of my first Paris dream bag, and I really do believe in Hermes Fairies. Lo and behold, we did not have time to discuss about the Hermes spa process, but I will talk about that another time. So let's just look at my beautiful Birkin 25 in Beton up close. And so this is Beton, and that spells B-E-T-O-N. Beton is also known as cement. And I will do a slight comparison on the side here, where we do compare like Cray, Nata, and Beton. So Nata is on the extreme right, which is really bright in color. Cray is somewhere in the middle, a bit more warmer tone as compared to Beton. As you can tell, Beton is a little bit of the bluish tinge, which is why it goes so well with this twilly. I must say this twilly really complements the bag really well. Now looking at the Togo leather, Togo is a very nice grained leather, and this is my first time owning a Togo leather. Not much veining on this bag. I'm not against veining, but I really, I just appreciate the bag, how the bag is. So not fussy about it, but really doesn't have much veining on the bag. This is in the raton style, so you can see it's slightly slouchy, not the sellier. In gold hardware, so I still got the stickers on, and so gorgeous. I just love it. Also, the color of the seal is very nice, like etude color seal, which I think is really beautiful. And yeah, so this is my gorgeous bag. Oh yes, I do have the hang on, I'll just open the bag for you, and then we'll just look at it inside. I will just show you how it looks with all these sangles off, so just give me a moment. Actually, there you go, so beautiful. Isn't she beautiful? So the words are also in gold hardware. So cute, really gorgeous. And this is how I would carry it if I just leave it open. Interior, of course, I do keep all the raincoats and the let's show you the lock. Okay, you go. Just let me stable this. Ta-da! And what do we find? The clochette, so cute, and as well as the lock. So my god, she is such a dream. I think this combination is so beautiful. Although I didn't get a Cray bag, but I think this is such a beautiful color, and I wouldn't ask for more. So this is the So Black Rodeo in PM size, and So Black would mean this little piece, So Black Touch would mean this little piece of matte alligator. If I'm not wrong, you should be able to see, I think it's on the other side. So you should be able to see, yeah. So can you see like a little square? So the square also means alligator. So that's something quite unique about this rodeo. It is my first rodeo, and I'm so glad I was offered such a cutie little piece. Thank you, Queens, for sharing my joy in unboxing my first Hermes bag from Paris, and I am so glad to share with you my experience from start to end. I would like to wish all of you luck on your next trip to Paris, and do always keep your hopes up and buy what you love. I will be debunking some myths next week on how to score a Coda bag from the Hermes lottery appointment, so do stay tuned and subscribe as I have lots more interesting facts to share. Have a blessed week, Queens, and goodbye!